Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey and we are playing Dinkum today. So we are gonna be working on part 3 of the riverbank. Right now we did a little speed walk right there. I did manage to change the fence to the hardwood and it just looks so much nicer. It really does. It matches the light post and the fence, and all together it looks really good. So the plan of today is working on the left side of the riverbank, and I was looking at pictures of real life riverbanks online, and I came across a design that I really liked. So one side of the riverbank that we already worked on is gonna stay the same level, and this side that we are slowly gonna be working on is gonna be in a lower tier with steps going up. So it feels like all the steps could be like seating area, and I saw that one online and it looked really good. So right now my idea is to design a lower tier riverbank. It's gonna have benches, it's gonna have a lot of steps that we're gonna be setting it up, and right here we are working on, I'm trying to decide, I want kind of a little division. I want to start creating like two little sections that are gonna come down this way. So that's why you see me here a little slower, because I'm trying to decide and count, because I want to eventually, right here where I'm standing right now, right there, do like a little pocket, little farming, something farming related right there. Could be more wheat, could be sugar canes, some type of garden, just because since Dinkum is more like a farming simulator and all that. So I do try to make little areas like where people go and, oh, here's, we're gonna harvest our bananas, or we're gonna harvest our fruit, or so I am gonna try to decide what kind of produce or vegetable we are gonna put right there. So right now I'm working on this curve that I am gonna bring our path that's gonna curve in and tie to right there, and all that we're gonna replace it with the black cobblestone, because slowly we are gonna be replacing the whole island with that path and removing slowly the hardwood. So we are gonna get to see that today as we add that on and kind of attach it to the other side of the riverbank. The other item that we're gonna be using a lot today is gonna be a lot of the bush seeds. I like to use them a lot, especially where I don't know what I'm gonna exactly put in some other area. So it's a good filler also to create divisions that I want. We're gonna be using hedges as well. It's another popular item that I like to use because it brings greenery to the area, and it's something that I do enjoy a lot. We're gonna be planting trees, and of course you guys can use any trees that you guys want. Right now I'm using tree seeds that I have left over. I gotta go and harvest a lot of, especially of the hardwood ones, and more pine seeds. So right now I have a lot of the gumwood and I forgot the name of the other one, but you guys will see when I plant it. It's not the pine, it's the other green one. So we're gonna be using those seeds today. So right now I'm finishing the length of the riverbank, and as soon as I finish doing that, you guys are gonna see that I start making a lower tier, and then we're gonna make another lower tier, and then we're gonna fill that, all of that with steps. We're getting our dirt printer, they're charged, they're ready, because we're gonna be using this a lot. We're also gonna be using the compactor to take down the remaining of the dirt that we need to remove once we get to that point of the video. And as I am working on this right here, I want to say thank you again for everybody that's been liking the videos, watching the videos. We had a couple new subscribers, and more likes and more views, more comments, and I'm very thankful that you guys are taking inspiration from what you guys are seeing. And go ahead and give me ideas if there's something that you guys would like to see as we continue building this island. Okay, so right there you guys saw that we already make two tiers, two lower tier from the top. And once we get to the lower one, we're gonna remove the rest of that. We're gonna take all the fence out. Again, we're gonna grab all our cement pathing back, and then we're just gonna now, you know, just flat all of this down. And at the end, I did like it a lot, because it instead of just everything being flat and the riverbank and then flat again, that it still looked really good, but it did give more dimension to the area, to the island. And for me, the more multi-level, the more areas we have that's not just flat and that's it. It just, to me, it makes it feel more real. It feels like we got more areas to work with. And yeah, so right here we're just gonna keep removing dirt. It's amazing when you're working on something and you feel like you finish, and then you start working in another area, and then you get new ideas, and those new ideas make you undo things that you already did. And I thought about it a couple of times, like, man, do I really want to do this? Because I already got quite a bit done, and I could have made more progress if I didn't have to undo all this. But it just makes it worth it. It really makes it worth it. Makes your island more unique. And once I started getting to this point right here, I started feeling it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is gonna feel good. This is gonna really give it a whole new look. And yeah, and of course on this side of the riverbank, we're not gonna put trees right next to the fence like we did on the other side, because I wanted for you be able to see without obstruct, like more trees on this side. So the trees are gonna be planted more on the back end. So right when you walk into the river, so instead of being on the fence, it's gonna be on the very high top. I still need to make more benches. I didn't have the time to gather the materials that I needed to make the benches, so we can make this area more complete. I think once we get to the kind of the end of the video, it's one of the few items that I needed to so I can say like the riverbank, that section is complete. I was still missing benches. I think I was still missing one light post, so we'll get to do that final touches in another video. You guys will see that it will be completed. So right here I noticed that I did a little test real quick. So I put the remaining cement steps that I had, so I can kind of visualize it, and I wanted to see what kind of pathing did I want down in the riverbank. And I was working on this corner right here, so the cement steps don't look weird. I just added 2 cement blocks, and that made that corner feel more natural. And as soon as I put the hardwood, I was like, no, I didn't like the hardwood at all. So I thought of either going with cement all over again, or go with the brick. And so I tested the brick real quick, and the brick did the trick. And I think the brick felt really good next to the cement, next to the green, next to the water. It kind of makes in a way more sense. Riverbank, most people don't put wood on a riverbank. They do cement, brick, or anything like that that'd be good against water. And yeah, it just made the path look so much better. So right here, I went ahead and cut out the part of me crafting all these steps. That way we can, they took forever because it took a lot of steps. But once you add these steps and you look at it from far away, oh man, like right there, it looks good. It looks good. It looks exactly what I was looking at pictures, and it got me really excited. I was like, okay, this is exactly what I wanted. I just wanted a little bit something more different. That way both sides didn't look the same. And it's okay if both sides look the same. So if you're watching this video and you want to make this side it's the same thing as the other side, you can make it. If you want both sides to be high, you can make it. You can make another riverbank in your island and make it different, have parts of this. And I do like it. If I truly, and I'm being honest right now, if I truly had the space probably to make this side of the riverbank kind of like the other side, I think I would have done it. So maybe that way the little brew area, it will have like a little more going on. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have another riverbank on this island, because I think it gives a nice view of the water. Like you get water and you get more visualization, something more texture, something different that's not just flat and all the water is far away, or it's just a main river. And I think it just, for me, it just brings more life to the island. So right here we're finally taking some of this hardwood out, and I wanted to put the cobblestone, then this new path, so I can start seeing, and just to make sure, because I know I keep saying in every video I'm gonna change the path because I want this path. It just, for me, just makes more sense. It makes it feel more city, more town like, more like a real road. And once I added that in and I put it right there to the other side of the bank, it is just looking so good. So right here I was thinking, okay, how do I want the sequence to be? I know I was gonna put bushes, and I know I want trees, and it took me a moment to think exactly how do I want it. But once we get started, we're going ahead, and I think I wanted to do a section that's just gonna continue with more greenery. So from far away, when we're walking in from another area, we can see what's going on in the back. So I didn't want to just put a whole row of trees, and then for my view, and then when I'm walking from the other side, you can't see nothing. Or if you're the other side for the riverbank and you can't see anything. So we put like I think it's 4 bushes, then a tree, 4 bushes, and then a tree. And then on the back side, we're gonna also alternate just a little bit more between, we're gonna make another row and we're gonna alternate. And then slowly, at some point in this video, I started thinking, I think somewhere around here, I wanna make put my mine, the mining area, the mining entrance. I think that would have been kind of cool. And I think I figured out a spot that I want. And once we get to that point, I may show you guys where that's gonna be landing on. And that's gonna be somewhere around here. I'm thinking, you guys gonna see. I kind of make like the little space for it, and then we're gonna dig down even deeper, most likely to whatever the depth they're gonna let you, the game lets you dig down, and then we're gonna place it. And then we're gonna try to create a very cool mining area. So it's gonna be around here. Most likely right here, right behind those bushes. If I remember correctly, it's gonna be right behind there. And then we'll be able to see it from different angles. We're gonna see like the depth of it, and then there's gonna be the entrance, and I still need to plan it. I still need to plan exactly how I want it to look. But here we are planting more bushes, more trees, bushes in between, trees and bushes, and that way it's not just complete rows of trees, just space in between. And then at the very end, I ran out of my bush seeds, and so I couldn't finish the very end of the riverbank either. But that's okay. Once I get to collect more materials and all that, we'll continue working on those final touches right over there. So here we are. We're back filling up some this area that's gonna need to be filled. A lot of it is gonna be filled up, because now we're gonna be expanding down towards the bottom of the map again, and we're gonna be attaching ourselves to the other two bridges that are behind us, and that's gonna lead us towards the junk store good that still at some point I still want to move that store. So that's gonna be another video, because I do want to create something better, bigger for John, because I do want to create a crafting area, because I use it a lot. And right now my crafting area, if you guys saw the very first video of my island tour before the housewarming update, is way in the front on the island, and it's still way over there. I got all my materials, I got all my boxes, my everything is still over there. And I do want to make my crafting area right behind John's good. I do have a plan, like a layout that I would like to put on, but I haven't got to there yet, because I've been working on this other side of the island, so I haven't. But once we get to the front, closer to John's, we may start working and moving him away, because I want to rework that section right there where the bridge comes down. It's so close to John, it just feels crowded and too tight. So I'm gonna rework that whole corner to make it feel more comfortable. So all that's gonna come out, it's gonna be redone. But that's gonna be great, because that means that you guys get more videos and more design ideas and more inspiration, so you guys can really get inspired. And maybe there'll be comments that you guys will be giving me, and that I can read and maybe apply something of your ideas into the island. So right here I was closing off the little section. So right there where we got that brick, all that brick most likely will be gone, and I'll make a little crop area there. The other square on the other side, most likely a little crop there. So it's kind of like you're walking between two little crop sections. And right here I was thinking, okay, I can either extend it to the front and work towards the bridge, or still leave that gap open, and I couldn't decide. I kept thinking if I want to just fill that up, close it off, and I still don't know. Honestly I still don't know. So right here I'm counting how many squares do I have, because either I can close it up with the hedges and the iron fence and continue that, and then close it, or go, or like I said, extend it and maybe make kind of like a curve or something. And or what do I want to make down there? Do I want to make something like a little like another little docking area or something like that? And all that's gonna come down the road. I decided, once I was measuring and counting and writing down how many squares do I have and will this work or not, I decided, you know what, I think we're good in a good point of the day. The goal was to work on the riverbank. The idea and the inspiration that I got from online right here is where I'm planning. If everything works out, that's where I may be putting the mine. So right now we just a little in the daytime. We want to see how everything looks in the day. This is just a little walkthrough right here, but I'm very thankful for everybody that's been following up the series, the island, the improvement. Hope you guys get more inspiration. Let me know if you guys like it. Let me know if you like this two sides, one's higher and one's lower. But yeah, hit a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you on the next part, working lower. Okay, see you later. Bye.